Press the red button. I got it.
Do we all need to check it?
Can you see it on?
Yep, I can see it.
I can't see anything from here.
See, let me show you.
Don't trust
I'll
it. Doesn't matter what Becky
here you
thinks
go.
anyway.
Doesn't matter. There you go. There's the red button.
We've
Hello.
been here before.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Sorry.
Hello.
We've been here one time before.
Just one time?
Just like this
episode.
Yes, this episode one time before.
We've actually recorded this
Yeah.
before. That's crazy.
Crazy. Because Becky didn't record it. So we're going to record it again.
One major job. Look how uncomfortable she is.
She's so mad.
Like, the good thing about Becky and you, actually, you're very similar in this way. Like, if you guys make any kind of mistake, like, I don't want to say anything. I don't have to.
Yeah, we hate ourselves
You
enough
hate
already.
yourself enough. I don't want to say a word. In fact, I'm like, it's okay. Don't worry about it. You're very good at everything else this week. You've done very well.
This is the only mistake you've made in 9 years. So, like, it's fine.
Oh, I have to go the other way.
Yeah, too far the other way.
It's very funny.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
But luckily, it's been so many weeks of public holidays that we don't even know what the podcast was. So
Yeah.
we're just doing it
All forgotten
again.
We've all forgotten
about it.
and we'll all
Except the
move
mistake.
on. How
Oh,
did you think
dear.
about that a lot afterward?
Oh, a lot. And it was the Friday before Trinity.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I think.
That was so long
That
ago.
was a lifetime ago.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I remember I didn't look the whole thing, and I normally do. And I think you said you normally glance
Yeah,
over as
I
well.
always look. And I didn't that day. We're just having such a good time.
And you guys were just wrapping up at the end, and I just finally looked at it. It was 0, 0, 0, 0. I was
Becky's like,
Oh, God.
oh.
my soul left my body. Oh.
But we've done,
Yeah.
I've done that before. Do you remember in the podcast?
No.
We very early days.
Yeah,
Good news
right.
is you'll only ever do it once because you do feel sick and
Yeah.
it's not a nice feeling.
Mm.
But I remember when I did it and I was like, I didn't record that whole thing. And Candace just laughed and I was like, oh, okay.
I don't care.
She's taken that well.
Just having a chat. It's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah. Just had a really good chat the other day. So what's been going on? What's the question of the day? What are we doing? What are we
Okay.
talking about?
Question of the day. We'll start with that first. When you're in the shower, Amanda
Yes.
and Becky, do you
Not
mostly do you mostly stand with your front to the water or your back to the water?
I
How
think
do you-
mostly front. I would say.
Oh, interesting.
I think I would spend more time facing the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, actually.
I'm mostly back.
Really?
Yeah.
That is a very good question.
I was standing in the shower when I wrote this question in the group because I was showering and I was like, this is weird. I wonder who else does this.
That is so weird.
Yeah.
I'll watch you one day.
Yeah, okay. Come on over anytime.
Joking, Becky. Yeah, definitely mostly front.
Okay.
I only face away like to wash the soap off.
Yeah.
Or to wash my hair out. The rest of the time, I'm facing the water. Yeah.
Fascinating. What do you do?
Back. Definitely
Same back, yeah.
Yeah, because I like it to go on my, hot water on my shoulders.
Yeah.
And I have to make myself turn to the front just to get all that washed.
Interesting. Wash your bits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a good one.
Yeah. It's question of the day tomorrow, so we'll find
Oh,
out
nice.
what everyone is up to.
That's I'm a big fan of that question.
Oh, good. Okay.
Because I just feel like everyone would just face the water. But
yeah,
turns
apparently not.
you two don't. So
Yeah.
2 against 1 again.
wonder if that's like introvert versus extrovert. We're like,
We're like, don't look at us.
oh my God, I'm naked. That's very funny.
Maybe.
We'll find out tomorrow.
We will.
And then what else are we doing today?
Well, before we do anything, exciting news. You and little baby Han qualified for Torian
Did
in
very
the pairs
exciting.
comp, which is super exciting.
Very unexpected. Very fun.
How many weeks out now?
Just over 4.
That's gone very fast.
It's going way too fast. Very, very exciting.
ridiculous.
Very scary.
You nervous?
Yeah. I think it's like the big floor arena is a bit scary. But aside from I've said it's the hardest part is the qualifying part. Once you qualified and then you just fucking have a
Just
good
doing
time.
it. Yeah.
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 Like you did the hard thing and now just have fun with it. Whatever
Yeah.
happens. But they always host a really good competition.
Yeah, so much fun. And just like,
so much equipment. So,
Yeah.
like, you know, the judging standards legit. So it'll just be cool to experience.
absolutely. So good.
Yep.
So 4 weeks until that.
Yes.
Very exciting.
Very, very exciting. And then the last podcast we did, you said, was just before Trinity.
It's the end of March.
So we didn't even, I don't know, did we talk about that on the last one?
It
when
didn't
we,
get recorded, so who knows?
Did we talk about it? That was
No.
really fun.
Did
Talk
we?
about what?
Trinity.
Have we done a podcast since then? Because then it was like all the public holidays.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
And you were
did-
sick.
at that
Oh,
point-
that's right. You were sick the week after that, I think. And then there was like 1,000 public holidays.
It's ridiculous. There's been so many things. I feel like.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, just nuts. Crazy. What are we talking about now?
We have a bunch of questions from Instagram. I don't even know where they came from. Yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
mostly
cool.
Instagram.
So Baxter.
Yes,
Bex is on,
that we've already asked about.
but really not.
Everybody's forgotten about that.
I don't remember
Whole
one.
situation.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't remember
Awesome.
one question.
Good.
Nothing.
I wonder if it will come back to you.
It will.
Maybe.
But then I feel like I'll have a better answer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a practiced answer now. Yeah.
I feel like we're actors now.
yeah.
You look really hot.
We look really hot.
I'm like, I think maybe because it's coming on to me, but it's.
Is it hot?
Yeah.
Too
If I take
hot?
my t-shirt off.
Yeah.
That's why.
Are you hot?
Not yet.
Did you say we look really hot?
No.
I was like, do I look okay? Like, because
Are
I
you
feel
hot?
okay.
I'm
Like,
getting
I'm a
blast
bit
of heat
warm.
on
Are you
my
warm?
face.
I'm warm,
Yeah.
It's okay.
Are you
but I was
comfortable?
cold before, so
Yeah, it's nice.
I'm still fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good, good.
If we start
As long as you're
sweating, that's
comfortable,
why.
That's the main thing.
You too, Bex. You too.
Okay, first question is actually one that we asked on one that did record
Oh, that's exciting.
after the open.
Can you talk a little bit closer to your microphone? Thank
Is
you.
it not very loud?
I mean,
you
you're
can
like
hear
a year
yourself.
away from it, so
Okay. So this one we asked after the open.
Yeah.
And I think it was a little bit too soon
Yeah.
following. The question is, what are your biggest goals currently? And it was a week after the open, so you were like, whoa, too soon.
Yep.
So let's ask it again.
I think
month
that's
later.
a good time to talk about it because I was retiring again.
Yes.
So
here we are.
and here we are, training more than ever. Nah, just it's the same. Just having fun. I love it. I enjoy it. I'm having a great time training for this. Just very grateful to be healthy and enjoy it after this long and just keep cruising. Yeah. Just keep fucking going. And improve my overhead mobility in the same.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah. Yep. That. Just keep going.
Yeah, nice. I don't have like any huge goals right now, but just battling the injury shit ongoing. So just trying to get all that sorted. So maybe ask me in a couple of weeks.
Yeah. Ask again.
Yeah.
She'll have a goal in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Once everything's fixed again.
Yes.
Okay. We had a little poll on Instagram. Do you like partner workouts? And just gonna go through the votes. So it was 83% said yes, and 17% said no.
I'm pretty surprised by that.
You thought less would like them.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like history has shown, maybe not so much now, because I don't know. I feel like people could just come regardless now more than ever. But when you hear a complaint in a workout, it's like, oh, no, I can't go with her. I don't want to let her down.
Yeah.
It's that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But maybe they still actually enjoy the partner workout. But history has shown people will un-RSVP from partner workouts
More
than like a normal workout.
definitely.
Really?
But maybe not as much anymore.
Yeah, I
just
feel like
people just
overall.
come.
Yeah, I feel like overall attendance is just better regardless of workouts now. Don't you reckon?
Absolutely.
But yeah, I'm surprised. I'm surprised that's so high.
There was a really, what was that workout? Like maybe like a month to 3 months ago. No, I'm joking. I don't know. I have no
Specific
idea.
range. Go on.
It was terrible.
Yeah, right.
And so many people came and I was so impressed, and the weather was shit. And I said it was a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Because I said to every class that day, well done for...
Yes, I do remember this.
I was like, whatever that workout was, I was just like, good on you guys.
Good
like,
job for showing up.
Yeah, because the workout was like not sexy,
Yeah.
not fun. I don't remember what it was though.
Neither, but I know the day you're talking about. And it was
just
like
filthy
storming.
cardio. Yeah, and it was like the weather was bad. I don't know. It was just gross, and so many people came. It was I was very
cool.
surprised every class how many people rocked up. But yeah, overall attendance is better.
Yeah, I agree with that.
What's the most interesting thing about you, and it can't be related to CrossFit?
I don't even remember what I said. Oh no, we answered it for each other. No, we're not doing that this time. That was our rehearsal. I said so many good, nice things about you.
You
though.
did.
What were they?
I don't know. I just remember being like, oh, thanks. Interesting thing about me. I'm learning to play golf. I think that's pretty interesting.
It is, yes.
Yeah.
I was just
If you're
thinking, golf
65.
nerd. No, she gets to wear some sexy outfits.
Just like, I think whatever I'm into it. Like, I'm all the way obsessed with the thing. Yeah. So just, yeah, it changes. The thing changes often, but it's like, I'm into it, whatever it is.
That's a good one. That's true. I wouldn't say it changes often. Your thing that you're into.
You reckon?
I don't think so.
Oh, that's good.
No,
Okay.
I think like a normal amount of time.
Okay, that's
Maybe
good.
longer even. I don't know. I reckon you can hold on your interest pretty well. I will say, no one's ever said this about me as an interesting thing, but maybe it's interesting. Who knows? I am not at all, almost ever, I don't think, afraid of a hard conversation or a conflict or to sort an issue.
Yeah.
I don't feel like many people are wired that way.
No.
I lean into it
Yeah.
because I want the issue. Like if there's an issue or like you just feel like a tension or you feel like there's been like something said that's been taken the wrong way, I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Straight away.
Yeah. And I've definitely gotten better at that since we have been friends because you do it to me all the time. So I'm always like,
She's coming across the room.
And the reason is because there's never been a time that it hasn't helped.
yeah. Yeah.
you
So
just,
true.
You just know you feel like it's sometimes feels a bit yucky in the moment, but it's always better afterwards.
Yeah. And I think it's like, yeah, communication is so important in any kind of relationship you have. And if you can address an issue before it becomes an actual, and it's often not even an issue. Hey,
Never.
like it's
And
just
that's
like
the thing, like, and we've talked about this before as well, is like, I think mostly the people you hang around with, they don't want to be assholes. They're not trying to be assholes on purpose. It's usually like a miscommunication or
like a misunderstanding or someone's having a bad day or whatever it is. Yeah.
If you talk
So
about
true.
it, then it's pretty easily resolved.
Have you always been like that since you were a kid?
As long as I can remember.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Do you think it is just like part of your personality, or do you think because you came from like a bigger family and
Maybe
just
a
like
bit of
had
both.
to do that all the time?
Maybe a bit of both. But I just remember being like in my friend groups in high school, being the one to like sort shit
Yeah.
out. Be like, you and you come and sit down. We're going to talk about this all together and we're going to resolve it right now.
Yeah.
And it just, I don't know. But maybe a bit of both. Maybe
Yeah.
personality, but just like, I've always wanted to help too. And I feel like it's a helpful thing in the
Yeah.
end.
Yeah, for sure.
People are mad sometimes during, but
Yeah.
it's always helpful
Yeah.
in the end.
No, that is interesting.
Thanks.
I play golf. Oh my god.
Dickhead.
If you could give yourself one piece of advice when you started CrossFit, what would it be?
I don't remember this from last time, and I don't know if I'll say the same thing, but just fucking slow the fuck down and scale, you dickhead. Is that the
I'm
same
pretty
thing?
sure it's the same thing that you said last time.
That works out well.
Mine would be just like show up, be consistent, because I was not.
How long were you not for? Because that's just crazy to me
Yeah,
to think
it's
about
funny,
you
hey?
now.
Probably, at least a year.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would cherry pick the fuck out of workouts.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
For a whole year.
Yeah, I reckon.
And would you do you remember thinking about those workouts
Yeah.
and be like, no,
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't go?
Yeah, yeah.
And then,
If it was running, particularly because I was such a bad runner and I just did not put any work in to get
tell people how
better.
bad you were.
Oh, I
want people
couldn't
to know.
even run. I couldn't even run like a 400-meter warm up without having to stop.
Yeah.
Like it was not good.
Yep.
And I felt embarrassed by it because I had been so athletic my whole life, but had not done
That.
cardio for a couple of years, probably longer.
And then when it's mixed with other
yes, even
things.
obviously way worse.
Yeah.
But I was good at other stuff, so when I couldn't run, people were always like so shocked.
Yeah.
So I used
And
to
then
get
that
really
doesn't help,
embarrassed.
like-
Yes, yeah. Yeah. So I just did not go to anything that maybe would have running anywhere
Yeah.
in a warm up somewhere or whatever.
Yeah. I couldn't do 10 burpees without stopping.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah. It's nuts. I was too tired to do 10.
Tired.
It's crazy.
So would you not come?
Yeah.
on those, yeah, and you wouldn't do anything else?
Uh.
Oh. Yeah, that's
Just
knowing
head in
you
the
now,
sand.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, knowing who she
Yeah.
is now.
Yeah.
She'll always do the hard thing.
Mm.
How important is a rest day, and should you do absolutely nothing on that day?
Pretty important. I think at least one day a week is good. But I think you shouldn't do nothing. I think you should be like out doing a hobby or something, like playing golf, for example, or just like going for a walk.
There's not many days. I don't know what people mean by absolutely nothing, but if you're talking a day on the couch and 400 steps in total, you probably shouldn't do that unless you're sick.
Yeah.
Like really, that doesn't do. It feels good in the moment, but unless you've got a mental health day or you're actually physically ill, I don't really think you should do that because it won't make you feel good the next day.
No.
Maybe a couple of movies on the back end of your day or something, but you got to get outside and move around. And shouldn't be hard on your rest day, but you should be moving.
Do you think people should have the same rest day every week? Like general,
Yeah,
like
it's
class
like
CrossFitters?
me. It's been the same for 5 years. I think no, because I think if we're talking general people who don't work and have a massive amount of their life involved in the gym, they often have to fit it in. So if they have to fit it in, they're probably not coming 5 days a week all the time anyway.
Yeah.
5 or 6 days a week. So if they always have that same rest day, but that could have been an opportunity to come, but because I can't come tomorrow, then probably not. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Do you think so?
No, I think if we look at the way CrossFit is written, it's 5 to 6 days per week. So I think however you can get it in regardless of what the day is, I think is a good idea.
Yeah.
I know that Thursdays are the most quiet days here. Everyone has just decided that that's the day
Do you think that's just from
to
us?
rest. Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know.
What do you think? Do you rest Thursdays?
I do different days, so it just depends what's happening that week. But it would often be a Thursday or a Tuesday. But I think also people want to space it out, so they want to do a few in a row and then have a rest day and then do another few.
Yeah.
So maybe it just depends where that falls for them.
Yeah.
And I think that's also a good point is, like you say, it changes. I think the time of day you train is also okay to change around. I think that's really good.
Yeah.
CrossFit being unknown and unknowable, you're going to have a more, a better time for your body when it wants to train, but you should train at other times.
Yeah.
It's good for you.
Yeah. I think being too strict on a routine is not a good thing. It's not variable enough.
Because then it often does feel different. Or
Yeah.
it does feel
yeah.
harder.
Training 5:30 in the morning compared to an afternoon, for example, totally different.
Yeah.
And usually different people, so you feel like you're in a different environment.
You got less food on board or less water on board. That's going to change the whole thing as well.
Or more.
Yeah.
It's the PM too much.
Brisbane 2032 is coming. What sport do you compete in if you're in the Olympics?
Oh,
Yours
weightlifting,
is easy.
100%. Done.
I'll be a rhythmic gymnast.
With that overhead mobility.
Well, if I start training now. No, fine, I'll change it.
What would you like? Like if like you were 15 right now and they were like coming around to your school and being like, you can pick a sport.
I like so many of them, but I just feel like I wouldn't enjoy doing them. Probably 200 meter
Oh, okay.
dash.
I don't
Like,
think it's
not
called a dash
now.
anymore, but that's okay.
Not now at
No, you're
35.
15.
Yeah.
You're 15. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I reckon 200 meter.
What's the one where they do all the different things?
Like a decathlon
Yeah.
or something. I think that'd be pretty sick.
That would be fun.
I really don't like high jump. Can you imagine doing that fucking thing?
No.
No, wait. No, not high jump, sorry. The
Oh, pole vault. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Don't put me in for that
You'd
one.
be very dizzy.
I'd be so dizzy.
Wouldn't be able to do anything else
I
that
don't know
day.
how they learn that sport.
It's pretty wild. Like they are upside down.
They're upside down with a pole that
In
bends
the
in
air.
half.
Yeah.
And that pole is then flinging them in the air, in the sky. Like,
Crazy.
I don't think people give pole vaulters enough credit.
No.
Who first thought of that?
Also that. It's like, okay, we
give
like
this a
high
go.
jump.
But we want to go higher.
How do we make high jump higher? I know. That's crazy.
What's your favourite true protein flavour?
Definitely chocolate.
I like that Becky is asking them like she doesn't remember them, but she clearly does. But I swear to God, I don't.
You don't?
No, I'm good.
Oh.
Like you're good. Just pretend. You're doing great. Doing great at pretending. Yeah, like I use the vegan protein.
Yep.
So chocolate vegan. I don't think I'm just looking at Becky. She's like, I know because you've already said this. I think that my stomach could stomach whey protein again now.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want it. Don't like the taste.
The taste of it. Yeah.
Compared to my true protein vegan flavors.
Is it like,
Grainy.
yeah,
No.
at all?
Like maybe to you,
I don't trust you.
but yours is yuck.
Yeah, okay.
The whey,
Wow.
the whey protein I don't enjoy. You should try it.
Yeah, I'm not going to, but thank you.
What if I bring you a shaker of it?
If you like do it,
Put it-
if you do and put the water in,
You'll
I'll do
put
it.
it in your mouth?
Yeah, but I'm not going to go and do it myself.
Like go buy a whole bag
No.
just to try it? Yeah, fair. I'll bring you a shaker.
Okay.
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 I just switched. I bought my first ever bag of plant protein, the true one, because it's cheaper.
How much cheaper?
A lot cheaper.
Is it?
Yeah.
Like
Because they just, the whey is quite, it's gone
it's
up.
gone up quite recently, yeah.
So I was like, oh well, save me $10.
Vegan it is.
It's my favourite.
Oh, there you
It's
go.
so
Really?
nice. Yeah.
I
Interesting.
feel like you're both taking the piss.
no,
No,
it's so good.
Okay.
really nice. It's better than the whey.
Bring me
Oh.
some. Okay.
I would.
Tomorrow.
And I do it with my oats, and it kind of turns a bit moussey.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's thicker in the shake as well. And it's not grainy.
I feel like you're both being paid by True Protein now. This
Maybe
is
we
like a
are.
sponsored ad.
It's yummy.
All right.
Means
well,
they've got the
someone
money
Bring me
for the vegans.
bring me some protein.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Do you sleep with your phone on do not disturb or not disturb? And also, do you have your phone away from you at night?
I didn't know that I used the do not disturb feature until recently when you had Callie over for a night when Jordan and I did the
Yeah.
trail run, and I put my phone on loud. I was
Yeah.
like, Candice, if anything goes wrong, you can just call me, because I put my phone on loud because it's always just on vibrate. And I turned it on loud, went to bed, and I was like, I haven't heard any notification of anything. So I looked at my phone, there was notifications, but it was on do not disturb. And I was like, so my phone has do not disturb. Yes, I use it.
So
Didn't know I
you
did.
just have it set like to come on at a time.
Must be.
Yeah.
Don't know what time it is.
Just is on
It's
at
on.
some point.
Yep, sometime during the night. I'll keep an eye on it. I'm not sure. It must be after I go to bed
Yeah.
because I don't remember seeing it
Yeah.
on my screen.
Yeah.
It used to be away from me. I want to get it away from me again. It's now plugged in beside my bed, but it used to be across the room. But then I didn't have anything to put it on anymore, so now it's beside my bed.
Made its way back.
Mm.
My phone is on Do Not Disturb all the time, pretty much.
Really?
Yeah.
So you don't get any notifications
No.
until you look at your phone?
Yeah. Yes, and then it's beside my bed. But I'm pretty good. Like once I've decided to go to bed, because I love reading, so I'm just like happy to get my book, and then I don't look at my phone again.
I finished a book last night. Oh, okay, guys.
What book?
Okay, it was so good. It was really good. But you don't like nonfiction like I do you?
Depends what it is.
I have to find the name of it.
So good.
I'm really bad at names of movies and books. Brooke Wells put it up in her story
Okay.
and said, "This book made me want to be a better person."
Oh, cool.
And I was like, "Okay, Brooke." Now I can't find it. I think it's it's a basketball coach.
Yeah.
And his name is George. Someone.
Mm-hmm.
Going well so far. I think it's called What You Were Made For, something like that. I don't know. But he's 87. He wrote the book it was published this year. He's 87, and he just talks about his entire life and
Amazing.
his experience. And he was like a high up exec for Nike in his 60s. He coached Michael Jordan. Yeah, he's just an incredible person, and it's very cool. And it he gives, and I've highlighted, I'm going to go through and send Bex for the social media quotes because he's got so many good quotes in there. It's just almost like lists on how to be a better person, and
That's cool.
it's very cool.
I would, rather than reading those books, I would listen to those on Audible, I think, and then read other books.
Stories.
Yeah, my little stories.
Smart books.
No, I'm not like a smutty.
You don't like the smart books, do you?
Like
A little bit of smart.
I'll read, I've read a couple, but I'm not
Smart back to back.
yeah, nah. No. I anyway, doesn't matter.
You like what?
Go on. I'm just such a loser. Stuff like World War II.
Yeah.
I like
history.
Yeah.
But are they stories or are they docos?
Based on true stuff that has happened, but a story about true stuff.
Just trying to think what genre that is in Bookland.
Still story, but
So is it a guy you're reading about? Is he and then we went to this? You know what I mean?
No, it would be set if it was about the Nazis in World War II, and it would just be a story around that time.
So who's the narrator? Is the narrator in the book?
I guess it would depend.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you
Depends
can.
on what kind
Doesn't
of book
matter.
it is.
You could read either of those types.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a quick sidebar, please. This blew my fucking mind, and also might be a really good question of the day. We went and saw our friends last weekend, and the girl one of our friends said that when someone says to her, this just reminded me because she said books are different. If I were to say to her, picture a flower, she said she can't see it.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I was like, excuse me, what? And she's like, I can't see.
Yeah.
If you tell me something to visualize, I can't picture it. And then her example was a sheep jumping over a fence. And I was like, as you were saying those words, I pictured a cartoon sheep, a real, I had so many different types of sheep jumping over fences as she said it. And she said she can't see anything.
Interesting.
That's a thing.
Yeah. People think in words rather than pictures.
Yeah. But then she said when she reads, she's like, it's not this, it's not a visual, but it's in.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah,
that.
and I
Yeah.
just thought you would relate to that because you can immerse yourself in it.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm stay awake, try really hard, maybe try sitting up. Do you guys can see things?
I can see, yeah.
So if I say picture a flower, you picture a flower?
Not yes, but no.
Similar to her. Maybe.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. You?
Interesting.
You can picture a
Yeah,
flower.
when you said the flower, yes. Sheep more. When you said a story almost.
Yeah, like a storybook.
Something's happening. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can picture
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, but not
Interesting.
It's so interesting.
There's a name for that.
And then on the same topic, there's the inner monologue. Like people don't have that.
Yeah.
Do you have that?
Yeah.
You're like, bitch, please. Actually, I know that already. Yeah, so people don't have like the thoughts in words. Do you know what I mean?
No.
Becky doesn't have
maybe
it.
she doesn't have it. That's like apparently a big TikTok thing. That's how it came out. Like people. So like.
So nothing's in there?
I don't know.
Yeah, right.
But like there's always like this. This makes me sound like crazy. Like someone will, like there's something else. Fuck me.
Go on.
There's like the voice that's different to this voice.
Yeah.
That's like talking constantly. Nah, she doesn't have it.
About what?
Well,
Like narrating.
Kinda like if I'm like if I'm gonna go scare you in the coffee shop, that little voice is like, oh, let's go fuck with Becky.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
I have it in a workout, but it's my own voice.
That was like. That's not a voice. That's a madman, Rebecca. I can tell by the look on your face.
So you have nothing the rest of the time?
But it's me.
Yeah.
It's me. It's not.
But is it can you like, is it like a,
Yeah, this is...
it's so hard to explain. And that's because Jordan and I have talked about it. And he's like, I don't know. He's like, I reckon everyone just doesn't know how to
explain
and
it.
like comprehend,
maybe,
comprehend what the other people are thinking.
Interesting.
It is very interesting.
I have a lot of nothing sometimes.
So just nothing?
Yeah.
What?
Wow. So you just be like, oh. And then you're like, oh, now
Yeah.
here I am.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. No, I've never had
I think
nothing.
there's like always like 7 things.
I have one strong one.
Yeah, interesting.
There's always, because you know how like, if I'm like, no,
Yeah,
Candace, I
yeah,
have
I've
to
gotta
write
do
this
this.
message. I can't do several. Like I've just got to have that one thing.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I wonder if it's different depending on what's going on for you, your emotions,
Yeah,
that kind of thing. Like,
yeah.
maybe you get 7 when you're like, woo.
Yeah.
Like, she's just
Maybe.
always got
It's
something.
always like that.
I'm just like,
Becky's just
Just like nothing.
Becky's just got her.
no heartbeat. Until I'm on a workout. And then there's one person, myself,
Screaming at you.
screaming.
It's like,
Not even at you, just like hitting the head against the wall. It's very fascinating. We need a
Yeah.
we
How
need a
do we
psychologist
figure
on
this
here
out?
or a psychiatrist probably.
Oh, yeah, that would be good.
Yeah. You can someone
we'd
find
all just
one?
be crying.
Yeah.
We need-
Surely we've got a psychologist in there.
We do have
Gym.
one.
Do we? We got a psych that comes here. Do I know who it is? Do I know that they're a psychologist? Oh, okay, cool.
Is it a secret? Okay.
Oh, no.
No, I don't know. I don't know. I'll tell you later. You know, yeah. Anyway.
Well, she'll be on soon.
Our next guest is...
We'll all know soon.
Okay. Next
Moving on.
one. What are the best and worst parts of your job? Both coaching and the other roles that you have in the gym. Manager, owner.
I think I remember when you asked this one because I think it's always. Did I say? Is it just like? Oh fuck! I don't remember what I said. Actually, let me think about it. Worst jobs.
The best... Okay, we'll start with the best because that's easy. Like, everything is great. Helping people be, being in the gym. Yeah, just like in our team, we're very lucky with the team that we have. It's just like hanging out with your best friends every day. Like, that's pretty freaking cool. And the members are all awesome. Like, I feel like all of that is very, very, very fun. Nothing is bad, but I think the hardest things, probably stuff that people don't see all of the time. Like, it looks very fun and it is very fun, but there's so much that goes on behind the scenes to make it very fun that people don't see, I think.
I think anyone who does a good job at anything makes it look easy. So people don't realize how hard it is.
Yeah.
How difficult the job still is.
Yeah. Because there's like, I don't know, there's like a fire to put out every day or so.
But we would never show that.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah. And like early mornings this time of year get very less fun. Like, it's fine, but gets harder to get up when it's dark and cold. Like this morning was like probably the coldest day, and I'm like, it's just gonna get worse from here, but it's fine.
And then like, not that I do it, so tell me to shut up. But like you always think, well, I used to always think when I did it, imagine being in fucking Iceland.
Yeah, I have never thought that, but
You
I
don't
will.
think about that sort of.
No.
I always try to think about like I've got it better.
Yeah.
Because like or like just even Melbourne, or just
Yeah.
even somewhere where it snows.
Yeah, it'd be so rough.
And then those members still go and still hang off a bar like with frozen hands.
Yep,
That's crazy.
crazy times.
And people go running. Like, what are you
Yeah.
doing? Go home. Go to bed.
back into your bed.
Crazy.
No, that's I've never thought about that.
Well, just be grateful.
Thank you. No, whenever when I like get up early and then leave and drive here, and I see other cars on the road, I'm always like, "G'day!" Like we're part of a club, and I feel like we all should like wave to each other.
You should. You should start it.
I should.
See, everyone's like,
She's so happy for.
yeah, that's weird. It's like very early in the morning.
Yeah.
I agree with all the good things, and that's exactly the same as me. I think the bad things are the one thing I've always struggled with, and that will never get easier, is when people leave, like members leave. And I think that's difficult, and staff, obviously. I think that's difficult because this job is like a very relationship-based job, but it's still a service. So if people want to end that relationship, then that's when it's just it's always been something I've gotten better at over the years, but it's like, aw,
Yeah.
that's sad. And then it's like you see him in the street and it's like, I'm still a person. You can say hello to me. I didn't shit in your breakfast. So
I think, it gets hard because like you said, it's a relationship based service. So people are paying for a service. And sometimes when they leave and they're like, oh, like you didn't give me this. I'm like, yeah, but you stopped paying for that. That can get a little bit tricky because the relationship was so strong. I feel like the lines get a little bit blurry there sometimes, which is tough.
And because I think when people go because they're moving away, like that's a bit of a different story. But when people leave because they aren't happy with the service anymore, that's hard for them because they had a big community of people that they either stay in contact with or choose not to. But it's like you said, it's just it's like a blurry line. And I think that's just the hardest part of this in general. It's the sucky part, but it's life, relationships.
It surely is.
If you had to train from home and you could only spend $200 on equipment, what would you buy and what programming would you follow?
Dumbbell, box, skipping rope.
That's my answer.
Because that's what we both said last time as well.
That's what I would
But
do
I did say it very fast last time too. And street parking.
Sames.
Move on.
Next.
What's
your go-to lazy girl meals?
I think you said laser.
Same. I was like, what?
I was like, you want to talk about my laser experience? We can talk about laser. Lazy girl meal is 90-second rice, bag of salad, tuna fish. I don't know why I said tuna. Just a tin of tuna.
Do you like flavoured tuna or plain?
I'll eat either, but mostly I'll have the plain.
Yeah.
That's what Jordo buys.
Yeah.
I reckon I'd probably buy a lemon and herb or something though if it was me.
Yeah.
But I'm not fussy. I'm pretty easy. And then a little saucy, whatever. Like an aioli type. I might mix the aioli into the tuna, so it's like a tuna-y aioli. Yeah, I can do some things in the kitchen. I know it's crazy.
I'm impressed.
You wouldn't expect it, but there it is. What about you?
Mine at the moment, rice, steak, frozen peas.
The peas cooked or?
But they come from frozen.
Yeah, they're frozen peas. And what? Rice and steak.
Rice and steak, yeah.
That's fucking disgusting.
But I fucking...
Do you hang on? Wait. Is there sauce?
Yes, there is sweet soy.
Oh.
And Kewpie mayo.
Oh. Okay, that changes things.
And sesame seeds on top.
And then what? How do you Is it in a bowl? Is it
always in a bowl?
Okay.
We call it bowl dinners at my house.
Is it steak chopped up?
Steak is chopped.
Okay. Yeah.
So I cook it.
Sounding better.
Cook it. Let it rest for a little bit. Chop him into pieces. put it on the rice.
Yeah.
Kewpie, soy sauce, sesame seeds.
Oh.
Chuck the peas on.
Sounding complex.
Yeah, that's the lazy girl. I'm like, sesame seeds? Who has sesame seeds? That's crazy.
Wild.
Do you know what I found a recipe with sesame seeds on the other day? I was like, whoa, this is fun.
We are Michelin star chefs.
Are we rich? What is this?
Oh my God.
If you could choose any time of day to train, no work or life obligations, what would you pick and why?
I think like
9.
yeah, like
I
wake
think.
up naturally, breakfast, coffee, train.
Yeah.
So probably that would be around 8:39.
Yep, I agree with that. Would be perfect.
Just training together when we're
Yeah.
old ladies.
What's your favourite music to train to, and has this changed over time?
It's always got some element of R&B to it for me, or always has. I've definitely like lent into different styles and different variations as time has gone on, as different variations have been released, because it hasn't always, like, there's been so many different music come from that genre, I feel. Even like country, I feel like I like country now. I run to country music, but I feel like it's got an element of R&B in the country. So yeah, R&B, but it has like evolved with the music.
Yeah. I'm probably a bit more like EDM, I think. Not like super heavy stuff though. Becky's like, yeah. And like, I guess like different variations for different things. Like you can have a bit more chill stuff and then like a bit heavier stuff. Yeah. But yeah, I'm not really fussy unless it's like, I don't like poppy music.
Fucking hate poppy music.
So
But
as long
I
as
was
it's
just about
not
to say
that,
as well,
I'm fine.
I feel like I can listen to that and be okay to train to. I can't run to that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But I feel like over time I've also, I don't care, like whatever's on.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
I'll
definitely like me.
yeah, I'll listen to whatever and be okay with it.
Yeah. But I take my
except-
job as music selector when I'm coaching very seriously.
You did very great today.
Oh, good. I was like, I hope someone likes this because
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, I liked it.
That's good.
I wasn't even in your class.
One
I was just off to the
person.
side, but
At least one person was happy.
Yeah.
one
Trish,
person on the outside of your class.
Trish came in and was like bopping to it. She was
Oh,
like,
cute.
I don't think we had this in our class. It's so good.
We had the same playlist,
Yeah, I
that's
was
fine.
like, I'm pretty sure you did.
That's funny. But yeah, like really girly pop.
Yeah,
No,
not a fan.
makes me
or just like very
weak.
commercial, like very commercial stuff. I'm just like, no, I don't want to.
Want that. Fair.
I do not hear the music one at all.
When you're working out,
yeah.
yeah.
I almost
Don't.
move to the music when I work out sometimes. I had to like, when I was on the bike today, there was like a slower beat. I had to get out of that because I was literally doing it. And I was like, you have to go faster than this. Yeah.
I don't know if I hear it now that you say that. I have to think about it next time.
Yeah. Yeah, I never ever hear it. Unless sometimes on the bike. I think when you've got a bit...
You're like
look
a bit
around
more still, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to like focus on
Interesting.
the voice in your head screaming at you.
Saying those words.
What advice would you give to someone who feels like they've really fallen off the wagon?
Jump back on, girlfriend.
Just do the next best thing you can do. So like whatever that next best thing is, like if you've fallen off the wagon, it's not about falling off, it's about when you get back on. The people who are most successful are the people who get back on sooner.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever you can do that is the next best thing to get you back on. Maybe it's instead of getting McDonald's for the third day in the row, it's buy a fucking chicken from Woolworths instead and have a chicken wrap or something. It's okay, Becky, don't have to be so aggressive. Or maybe it's if it's nighttime and you just, ate an entire block of chocolate, just try and go to bed a bit earlier than you did the night before. Like just pick the next best thing that's very simple.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's like the exact advice I give to nutrition clients. I think people get so caught up in all of the things that they're not doing that they just don't do anything. They just keep going that way. But it's like, yeah, at your next meal, like this is what we always say, at your next meal, what's the best thing you can do? And just like literally take it like that until that doesn't feel like a huge challenge anymore. And then we can be like, okay, what does this day look like? What does this week have to look like?
Because if you just look at the week straight up, it's
too
so
much,
overwhelming.
yeah.
You just, like you said, they just don't do anything at all.
Yeah. And I think when people, if we're talking kind of about foodie stuff or like lifestyle stuff, they often will fall off the gym as well. So I think like showing up here and being around people who are doing the thing you're trying to do more often will be so helpful, even if you don't feel like it. Just be here more. You'll
Love
make
it.
better choices, I
Yeah,
think.
absolutely.
What posters did you have on your wall as a kid?
Hanson.
Ooh. I can't remember any music ones. I'm sure I did. I went through like a dog phase. Like I was just obsessed
Oh,
with
really?
dogs. Oh my God.
Mine were all music.
And horses.
Spice Girls, Hanson. Like, that's all that comes to head.
Yeah,
my head at the
right.
moment. Shaggy.
I used to buy like dog and horse magazines, like whole magazines, and like put the pictures.
I don't know how we're
on
friends.
my
We are so
wall.
different, eh?
Oh my God.
I think I had an older brother that influenced me as a teenager. So then I didn't even care about them, but then I would put up like cars. And like I really wanted a Ducati, like a motorbike, a Ducati. So then there was like the Ducati motorbike,
Yeah.
666, just on the wall.
Funny.
Fucking weirdo. You with your horse and your dog.
Yeah.
Why are we friends? I don't
So
even know.
crazy. Polar opposites. That's how it works.
So funny.
What is your Instagram explore page full of?
I'll check.
So what are you
Ooh.
interested in now?
I think it's mainly CrossFit. Oh, I got a sprinter's ass. Well, there's a bit of running, bit of CrossFit. There's a vagina. Is that a vagina?
Sorry?
What is that? What? Oh, I don't know why that's there.
Show me.
What's going on? What are they doing? Is that a pap smear?
Ooh.
That looks like an IED going in.
What's? I don't know why that's there. No, I really don't. That's weird. Oh, there's a lot of weightlifting. I do love looking at weightlifting.
Okay, this is an old person question. How do I get to my explore page?
Oh, you just press that button.
Ah. Oh.
She doesn't really use it, I don't think. Oh, why have we got a horse thing here? Look.
Oh, he's the hot farrier.
Okay.
He's the thing.
Chasing hooves.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's taking off the horse's shoes aggressively. That's how you know he's good at sex.
Oh.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay, mine is weird medical things. Oh, because I love the Instagram pages that are like medical cases and you have to try solve them.
Why have we got so many
Niche.
vagina things? Now this one is putting a tampon in.
Oh, wow.
What's going on? I don't know, guys.
Oh.
I don't
Graphic.
know. Oh, whales. Whales and sharks.
Mm.
Yeah. It's pretty varied. But to be honest, I don't really look at it.
Mm.
I don't really go to my explore. What is that?
What do you got now? Oh. It's like an emu birthing an egg.
An
Wow.
ostrich birthing. What is going on? Yeah, I don't really look at it. That's weird.
That's weird.
What's yours, Becky?
I don't know. How to get to it?
Don't know how to get to it too.
The little
Yeah, I don't
search,
know.
the little search thing at the
little
bottom, the little
search.
magnifying glass.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever looked at it? You don't really look at it. Your
I didn't even know what that was.
Oh, okay. She's never looked at it. That is the oldest lady thing
That-
you've ever said.
I know, I'm embarrassed for myself.
That's funny.
Bloody hell.
Someone doing pistol squats. Someone doing weighted pull-ups. Do cats know their names?
There we go.
It all makes sense. That's definitely
Another
Becky's
cat
phone.
thing.
Yep.
What kind of girlfriend am I?
I don't know, Becky.
Ooh.
That's
Whoa.
fucking weird.
Feet
Ballerina.
shoe- weird feet-shaped shoes.
It's
Yeah.
pretty weird how
That's
it's.
pretty
I don't
weird.
know why mine's like all
Things birthing things.
and like
vagina things.
vagina things. That's really
Weird.
strange. Does it? No, I don't know what it goes off. But
Yeah. There's some weird stuff on there.
I don't know.
Next question.
Sure. Just spinning out on my page.
What is your least favorite type of workout?
Hmm.
Like a Metcon with two like a heavy barbell overhead. I think.
Oh, that's it. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
What?
Nothing.
You-
I don't even know.
I was like, you looking at me like I said
Yeah,
the wrong
sorry.
thing.
No, I'm thinking about myself. Maybe like just like lots of repetitive movements.
At a lighter weight.
Yeah,
Probably
yeah.
for you.
Yeah, if it was like I don't even know.
Like that Andy the other day, would have you hated that?
Yeah, I wouldn't enjoy that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas that's like what I want.
Yeah.
Just give me the light weights, lots of the same things over and over
Yeah.
again. And I'm okay.
Yeah, no, I don't like that. Yeah. That would
Yours?
be mine.
It's changed. I used to not enjoy the ones where it's like you have to do this amount of work in 4 minutes and then that's repeated.
Oh yeah.
But I think I've got better at pacing, so that's probably helped. But I'm pretty sure your answer last time, and it's mine now, after Fight Gone Bad, is the minute.
Oh yeah, I don't like those.
Like AMRAPs in a minute.
Yeah.
Like as many
So
reps.
a
as you
minute
Yeah.
can.
of box jumps, a minute
Yeah.
of. and
I
then
also
do
like
that
those.
3 times.
I love those.
Yeah.
Just
I don't
like
know why they-
I just like lots of
hurts
things
so
in a row.
much.
I like the opposite. I like lots and lots of the same thing in a row before
Yeah.
you move on to the next
Yeah.
exercise.
Yeah.
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 Hmm.
Give us your elevator speech for Contessa.
No.
I find it so hard when people don't do CrossFit to explain like what it like, because I feel like anything I say, they're just like, that sounds awful. Like it just sounds terrible. I find it really tough to like convince people.
Yeah. I just think anytime, like, I will happily talk about it, but you will not understand it. And this is what I'll often say. I'll
Oh, yeah, I
explain
copied
it
this from you,
to
actually.
Yeah, but you're not going to understand it until you see it. So the best thing to do is come in so I can show you
Yeah.
and show you what it looks like, and then we can have a chat. But to get a stranger to commit to another stranger to come in for a chat is, especially in an elevator, the lady covered in tattoos, people wouldn't be a fan, I don't think.
Coming towards the end.
We're still
But-
on, or you'd be happy to know that the record button's still on.
Oh, thank God.
The numbers are moving.
There they are, doing great.
Before the last couple of questions, there was a message. It was quite a while back now, and it was on the episode where you were talking about not complaining about the weather was the example. So we got a message from a girl called Hayley, and I'm pretty sure she lives in Wales in the UK. Well, I'm going to read the message, just see what you think. So, awesome episode. I didn't start progressing properly until I made myself fully accountable for my diet and my effort in class. And I agree with you about positive versus negative attitudes to a point. But I find sometimes that there is something nice about a shared moan about the temperature before a class.
That's the most like UK thing I've ever heard.
A shared moan.
Yeah. It means a different thing over here.
all they talk about. It's been super cold in South Wales this week, and before class I've been huddled like penguins with my friends, laughing about how ridiculously cold we are. It didn't make us work any less hard. If anything, it was a bonding experience that made us work harder. Love the pod.
Just checking. We definitely didn't already do this in another episode? Was this definitely the last one that we did it in? Okay, just making sure. Yeah,
I mean, maybe.
we haven't already talked it.
I don't think so.
I don't think we did. Was it last one? Don't know.
No clue.
Oh well, if it is,
Here we go again.
Doing it again.
You can hear it again. Was it Hayley? Did you say Hayley?
Yeah.
I don't even remember what we said. But I do think that cold is different to hot. I think different cultures matter. I think, like you just said, even in that bit, it's all anyone ever talks about is the weather. So I think that would just be hard to get away from regardless. I think it's different when people are walking in the gym and they're like, oh, it's so bloody hot today. Because I don't know, that to me sounds like it makes you weak, because it's like heat makes you like weak. I don't know. I feel
think,
like you don't get as like
and
that
you
same
can't,
weakness from
when
cold.
it's hot, nothing you do is going to make you cooler.
Yeah.
You're only going to get hotter now. So,
Don't know why I just slap my legs.
yes!
I agree.
maybe that's where the difference is. Like, we're only going to get over here. Like, that's what we hear all of the time, like how hot it is. Like, we know.
Yep.
And it's only going to get worse. So, like,
Yep.
stop talking about it. Whereas when you're cold, you are going to get warmer.
And when you're huddled together,
It's
it's
gonna
be
helping.
better.
You're helping
Yeah,
each
I
other,
don't know.
yeah.
And I feel like also heat, like, because I think we must have been talking about the heat, I'm guessing, when we brought this up. Heat makes people angry and irrational and cranky. And I feel like I don't know because I've never been that cold, but I feel like it's just a different vibes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
And there's a time and a place as well. I think it's okay to moan and get it out, but with certain people,
I'm so immature.
Oh,
Time and place to moan, isn't there,
yeah,
Becky?
definitely.
It really is.
With your partner,
Yeah.
as an example.
In the bed.
By yourself, whatever.
Yeah, you
How it
know, by
goes.
yourself. Yeah.
But when you walk into a gym,
Becky's like, what?
You get it.
yeah, moving on.
Disgusting children.
When you walk in here and start doing that, it's different to. Okay, we're not talking about this anymore. It's the last time I talk on this thing.
She's never going to come back again. My head was like, don't laugh, don't laugh, don't laugh. And then you laugh, so I'm off the hook.
Sorry.
Because of the word moan?
Yep.
That's where it started.
And then you're like,
then-
and then you do it in here.
And then I just pictured someone coming in violently masturbating.
And you had the visual.
Yeah, I saw it. It's crazy.
Who, what? No, I'm kidding.
Okay, we're
Very funny.
moving on
So
to
sorry,
the next
Becky.
one.
I agree. I agree with you. Absolute time and place. And I think the problem with the heat is people say it after the warm up, just before you're about to, or in between a set, and then you're like, oh fuck, it's hot. You're like, yeah, cool, thanks. Now I remember how shit I feel. Thanks.
Next one. Would you rather have a personal theme song that plays whenever you enter a room, or a personal mascot that follows you around?
Theme song. I hate dressed up characters.
You did not like Santa.
Yeah.
Just picturing Santa and you. That was so funny. Definitely a theme song.
What is it?
I have to play the right bit of this song, though. This might take a second.
That's all right. What about you,
Do you
Bexa?
have one?
Yeah. I remember my answer from last time.
I don't remember the name.
Just not this bit, though. Wait. That sounds like someone moaning in the gym. This song, if anyone's heard it. I'll play this until Mandy's found hers.
Yeah, I'm still
This
going.
bit.
Walking up the driveway. Coming in.
That would be mine.
I'm still finding mine. I do remember the artist. Do you remember the name of it?
No, I don't. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Do you remember, Becky?
I don't.
Would you?
Oh, no, I
was
found it.
good.
No, that's not it. Oh, that's so embarrassing. Wait, I think I know it. Hang on. I'm finding it.
Would you have a theme song, Bex, or a mascot? This is definitely yours.
Is it this one? I think it was this one. But it's the same vibe.
All of the swear words. I love it.
I don't think it was that one, but very similar.
I can't think of a song, so I'd have a mascot. And I don't. The song would be too much. Everyone would stop and look
Yeah.
around. Whereas the mascot,
You could just
kind
hide
of
it a little
sneak in
bit.
A little bit, yeah.
How big's your mascot?
I'd imagine it's human size,
Oh.
Yeah.
like on a football pitch.
Yeah,
that kind of
yeah.
mascot.
I feel like you
I
can't
don't-
sneak in
you
anywhere with
can't
that,
hide
babes.
a fucking
Yeah, but the
mascot.
music, everyone stops.
Yeah.
Whoa, she's coming.
You've got like a giant dolphin walking behind you everywhere.
So they just think you're crazy.
Yeah.
That's really funny. Or people start tackling the dolphin. Did you see that behind you? That's very funny.
That's it. We're done.
Oh, nice.
Done.
Did we make it?
We recorded the whole thing. Well
I don't
done.
know.
Is it still on?
It's
Oh, you
not
can't
it's
see
not
the
my job
reply.
anymore.
It's been taken off.
Fired.
Do we do anything at the end?
Bright spot for the week.
Yes. I was like,
Or the last like
it's-
7 weeks.
It's been like a really long time. I feel like
How do
there's
we do
something
this?
at the end. Pretty obvious, I guess. Accidentally qualifying for touring. That's pretty easy.
It's a pretty cool accident.
pretty cool accident.
Very good, very good.
Bright spot.
I've had like all of our families have been here for the last week or so that's been pretty fun. Just having everyone around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
It's going to come across bad, but Trish leaving
Thank God.
doesn't mean anything for those that don't know Trish, but it's meant that we've done a few nice things together. So over the Easter, we went and drove out to Kuya Hotel. A member that used to go here owns the hotel there, and then we're doing an Easter lunch. So just doing little things like that you wouldn't normally do, making the effort. So that was really nice.
That's
went
cool.
out there, a little group of us.
Nice.
And I would say like Trishy's been like a bit of like almost like an auntie figure to you
Yeah.
over here.
Yeah.
You guys met like what, 9 years ago through the gym?
Yeah, through the gym. Yeah.
So it's pretty cool
Yeah.
to see that relationship flourish. And you roll your eyes at her and,
Yeah.
like an embarrassing family member.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Very cool.
That's nice. Okay, I guess
Guess that's it.
that's the end.
Guess it is.
Happy to be back.
Yeah.
Happy to see you both, and see you next week definitely.
Definitely, for sure.
Goodbye.
Bye.